Alright, welcome to the Game Survivor Show on the Grizzle Survivor channel. We're about to leave Lab X18 and fight our way out of the complex here. So let's just get started, dive right in.
Base, this is 034. We're right above the target. Roger. Start the action. 032, drop your men onto the roof. Do you read me?
So you can hear the bandits and the military fighting up above us here. You also see it, so we failed to kill a stalker. That was one of the jobs that we took earlier. We just didn't complete it. We were busy messing around. No big deal.
You can use it, but you want to be careful. Good luck.
And you don't have to listen to Sidorovich. You can actually go back to the bar if you want to. You just have to fight your way through some military guys. Let's see which way we end up going. Chances are the bandits got completely wasted. Now, if you go to the top of this building, there's an RPG up there. Let's see what kind of havoc we can cause with that thing. Those two guys were really no problem at all. Alright, this is what I was talking about right here. And just to be able to carry the rocket launcher, we got rid of a bunch of non-essential items. Alright, let's see what kind of havoc we can wreak with this thing. No suitable targets. Wasted all of those guys except for one. We'll get rid of that thing. It's really not that useful. They didn't expect that. You can see that monolith armor we picked up is just insanely... It's just protecting us really hardcore with all the bulletproofing artifacts we have. We're gonna be able to take these guys out pretty easy. they have pretty good armor themselves. They're bulletproof. The barrel suits they have are just, it's a good armor. It's normally what I use. I don't have a monolith suit or something better. I don't know what he's looking at, but it cost him his life. You can hear my cat howling. Alright, so we made it out of there. Let's just go where the game wants us to go. We'll kind of play the game in the progression that it expects you to go in. So let's go back to Sidorovich. And we could have saved that RPG to take out that helicopter there. But we probably wouldn't have been able to hit it very easily anyway. It was much more useful to blow up that whole group of guys. He was preoccupied with something else, and then we got him. Some random mutants were attacking those guys, and they were too focused on that, and we were able just to kind of get them while they were distracted. Alright, now that my cat is done howling at the front door, he's not an outdoor cat, he doesn't get to go outside, but he just likes to go over there and meow. There's a group of guys in here that offer to sell us a Gauss rifle for 800 rubles. Let's try it and see.
Yo, hombre, come over here and let's talk business.
So if you give them the money, they basically take it and run off. Let's do it and just kill them all anyway, for fun.
Оружие убрал? Ты ствол-то убери сперва, потом поговорим.
Piss off while you're still alive.
Артефакты, бабло есть? Да нету. Опять окунули и опять спрашивают. Артефакты, бабло есть?
Listen to me
Piss
carefully,
off while you're
sucker.
still alive.
Have you heard the story of Robin Hood? Well, your money went to feed the poor. Forget about it. Try sticking your nose here again,
Piss
and
off
you'll be
while you're
crawling
still
back to your
alive.
mommy.
You'll be crawling back to your-
Alright, so you heard that. They took our money. Well, I don't appreciate that shit.
Получи-ка!
Those stalkers were really no challenge for us. They were all pretty poorly armed. However, one does have a unique weapon. Alright, that guy also had a better endurance artifact for us there than the one we had. And he gave us this silenced Viper 5 there. Not really too useful at this point in the game, but always cool to find a unique weapon. We'll take it and sell it. Let's get out of the Dark Valley now. And you can see they did not have a Gauss rifle. However, we did find this little stash with some bandages and medkits. Pretty useful. Alright, so the game wants us to take this little road here and go back through the garbage. And go talk to Sidorovich that direction there. I know we said we were going to follow where the game wants us to go, but let's actually take the shortcut and go... Yeah, nah, we'll go this way. Sorry to flip-flop on you so much. We'll just continue the way the game wants us to go. Get attacked by dogs the minute we come out through the tunnel. Now, in earlier builds of the game, there were going to be vehicles, and where we just got out of the Dark Valley, there would have been a vehicle chase, and we would have driven through and ended up here. Finished version of the game cut that, although certain mods like Call of Chernobyl have reintroduced that into the game, as far as I understand. And as you can see, we cannot get back to the Dark Valley through there, although I thought we could. I think later on in the game, you get that ability to do so.
Hey, Marked One, it's great to see you're alive and even had time to stop by. Come inside. There's something interesting coming up that I want to talk to you about.
Those dogs don't really roam too far outside of their territory very much. Here's where we fought the bandits way back in episode 1. And you can see that our guys are still camped out here. Or not. Our PDA made it look like this was a friendly territory. These bandits really don't stand a chance at this point, though. We're way better armed than them, even with their AK, their little AK variants there. Alright, so we were able to find a little bit of stuff in that stash there at least. Might be something in this one over here too. There's one of our guys around here. Oh, he wasn't much help. Alright, well nothing too interesting there. Looks like these guys are going to rush in and finish what we started, so let's go back to Sidorovich here. You can see those stamina artifacts really help our travel time. And we're failing all these missions that we took that we just didn't bother to go finish. That's fine. They're all optional side missions, nothing important.
Hey, Marky. Get your ass over here. We need to talk.
Alright, so then we have Fanatic here, who's a new guy that replaced Wolf. And basically he tells us these mercs are going to attack the village, so let's help defend the village from the mercenaries.
А ну теперь я расскажу. Студент на экзамене. Профессор, понимаете, я не могу сдать математику, потому что за...
Оружие убрал.
Вот только закрою глаза, как появляется страшная картина. Меня прижали к стене. Это страшно. А профессор говорит, окончил институт с теперешними знаниями.
We'll just fuck around and look for some stashes while we wait. Now, I thought the mercenaries were gonna spawn like right away, but apparently not. Let's see if we can figure out where the heck they are. Aha, there they are, I see them. That ought to soften them up a bit. Ha! We took all those guys out. No problem. And it's better that we kept them away from the rookie village. The rookies really aren't that good at defending themselves. And unlike most mercenaries in the game, these guys are actually using Warsaw Pact weapons. Most mercenaries use NATO weapons. Alright, doesn't look like we lost a single rookie in that struggle. So we took those guys out pretty quick. Alright, and then he gives us 2,500 rubles. Not a bad haul, and we helped them to fend off the mercs.
Got anything valuable?
Okay, so then he gives you 1,000, and then you also get to go to the barkeep, who will also give you an extra reward. He gives you a suicide mission here, pretty much. We're not really interested in it. We can get some easy jobs done here, though, with some of the stuff we have. Get some extra money. I don't know what he gives us for the Night Star, but we probably want to hold on to that. Just because I'm not sure what he gives you in exchange, I don't think it's any better than the Night Star is going to be, in terms of the fact that it gives us +5 protection against bulletproofing. And you can see he's expanded his inventory, although he doesn't have anything better than what we currently have. Always buy some med kits, though.
Not bad.
We
Some
want
pretty
those.
Good stuff you've got there.
We'll sell him that stupid gun there we don't really need. And I think we're good.
That's my boy. You've made my day. Good hunting.
Now, in the first Stalker, there's no way to repair your armor, so we will eventually, when we get back to the bar, be looking to upgrade our armor. This monolith armor really took a beating. And the next area, the Wild Territories, is going to be a hell of a firefight. And so we're definitely going to want to have a fully repaired and very bullet-resistant suit of armor. You want to see a bunch of fried dogs? Watch this. Oh, they won't follow me into the cave. They're smarter than I gave them credit for. And if you remember, we didn't have good luck in the cave either, so we're going to go over the military embankment here. So they sent a Spetsnaz detachment here to figure out what happened to the original military guys that we killed. So now we have to fight our way through these guys. You can tell I'm a big fan of grenades in this game. When used properly, they really are the most efficient option for groups of guys like this. Private Slutsky. Alright, so let's go back to the bar there. We have to go back through the garbage. Well, we ambushed those bandits before they even had a chance to figure out what was going on. They like to sneak up on people, but we definitely got them. His homeboys were waiting for us, though. Alright, if we hadn't got those guys, the dogs woulda. Alright, so this stash by this truck is a really good one. It's full of army medkits, but the truck is really irradiated. Those army medkits are a step above pretty much every other medkit in the game, though. So we're getting chased by dogs. But it looks like this outpost is still under someone's control. If they're enemies, we'll run the dogs into them, and if they're allies, they will kill the dogs for us.
Да, вот ведь как грустно все выходит.
Our guys are still holding this checkpoint here. Alright, my quest to achieve usable footage of the garbage continues here. Let's try one more time. It probably won't make it into the video, but I've tried this 4 different times now and had the computer crash each time. So there's an NPC up here. We've tried talking to him. He's kind of a unique character. He doesn't really do much for us when we talk to him, but we want his weapon. So let's kill him. And I hope we can kill this guy without getting too much in the way of loss in our reputation. Ha, well, too late now. We killed him, mainly to acquire this weapon he has there. You know, I don't condone killing an innocent person, but in this case, he had to go. He was holding a gun that we really wanted, this unique sniper Abacon. You can see it says it has a modified optic sight carried out for sniper fire. The optics embedded into the body of the weapon has a higher resolution than the standard model. It actually gives you a bit of an increase on the view of the scope here. You can see that license plate there. We'll switch to the other rifle for comparison. You can see that this scope is a lot more dialed out. These dogs take over this area. They would have killed that guy anyway. So, it's best if we just run away. Now these dogs, there should be some pseudo-dogs that took over this area with them. Generally the loners that are staked out here get killed by the dogs or bandit attacks. So, aha, you can see the other dogs milling around over there. Too bad the guys that were stationed here didn't know you could just jump up there and snipe the dogs off, and they actually can't get you. Trying to get our weight down, so we chug that vodka. Now the world looks pretty. did anything while we're so drunk. But you can see this weapon's improved accuracy there. We could probably even take out that bandit, and he knows it, so he's running the hell away. You can see how much trouble he's having hitting us compared to the trouble we're having hitting him. Although the Avacon is not the most accurate weapon in the world, we were able to pick off all of those bandits a lot easier than we would have with the AK that we have. Got a bit of lag there. I thought we were going to crash. Alright, we're running pretty low on AK ammo, but that's alright because we're making our way to the bar, where we will replenish our supply.
Опусти оружие. Убиваться. Это ж надо ужас какой. Развелось, мол, твари. Плюнуть некуда.
Alright, so now we're here in the bar area. We need to go talk to the bartender. And you can see the dogs out here respawn. We wiped them all out last time, and they're back with a new pack leader. This time, since we're low on ammo, we're just going to run right past them. They'll generally follow you as far as these guys here. They never really come into this area. If they do, those guards will pick them right off.
Get out of here, Stalker. Get out of here, Stalker.
So I think after this trip to the bartender, we'll detour and do some arena fights before we move on to the next area of the game. I figured like that'll be a separate video. We'll just do the arena fights in a separate video. And I may not upload them until I can do all of the arena fights. That way we can just get them all in one video. So here we are back in the 100 Rads bar. We're going to be told to come in, don't stand there. The guy says the same thing every time you come in the bar.
I said come in, don't stand there.
Alright, he said come in, don't stand there, like always. Let's go get told we can't go there.
You can't go there.
Alright, we've been told we can't go there.
My information might well be of use to you, Stalker.
Hate when the barkeep ignores you. You have to wait for him to walk over there.
So, Martwa, you brought
So we give him the documents. Now he's going to send us to go to Lab X16. And you may as well just agree to go do it. So we could take some jobs from him, but we're not going to do that right now. But we are going to replenish our supplies here. Now the next area we go to will be the Wild Territory, and it's almost better to take a NATO rifle there, because of the fact that that ammo is going to be more available. Could probably get rid of our monolith suit here and replace it with a barrel armor suit. Simply because the monolith suit was taking a beating, and this offers really good bulletproof protection for the next area here. I feel like we can go ahead and sell that AK-74. We're just not going to really use it, and then let's sell some of these artifacts that we have to finance weapon buying.
Damn it, if only someone helped.
We would really like to buy this rifle, but we may not be able to afford it.
Вот всегда бы такая пруха была. Если б ты... Ага, точно. 3-4 таких похода, как вчера. Да если бы еще хабар не хуже. И все. Завязывал с зоной нахрен. Да. Настроение хуже не бывает.
Damn it, if only someone helped.
It's definitely not worth that much to us. It would be better just to get this ammo here. We're going to find better weapons than that, or equivalent weapons to that in this next area anyway. May as well buy those grenades. And let's just buy 60 rounds of AK ammunition to get us through to the next area. And that's where we're going to cut this video off. Escaping from the lab and getting here to the bar. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time. Happy survival.
What's up,